Hello everyone and welcome to SomeDudePlays Fire Emblem 3 Houses. We're going to jump into right where we left off after our Chapter 1 battle. So basically we're going to have some supports here. So since Wynn has a big held the Red Canyon, but you want to choose number 1. I remember this being a peaceful place for support up with Sothis.
I wonder why it is that you recall this place. You must be weak of heart. Each time I speak, it scares you so.
Yeah, so I got lucky and I found out that you picked number 1, you surprised me for the support bonus.
Although the battle's at an end, do not feel too at ease. Well, anyhow, I am quite fascinated by this place. As far as I can tell, this is your first time here.
And this one doesn't really matter, so I'm going to choose number 2.
Here? I dare say it would be impossible to have forgotten such a place as this. I must admit I am unsure. Beyond the name and this strange feeling of familiarity, I can't seem to remember anything about this place. And yet, a great depth of emotions tied to that sense of familiarity. Like joy and sorrow, pain and love, and all things in between. If I was somehow here before, I wonder what took place.
Professor, we should return to the monastery soon. We're all ready for the journey.
Time to head.
It is time to depart. But know that time reveals all things. One day I will remember that which I have lost. Oh, by the way, it seems you've earned my gratitude. The thieves who came here are no more.
Okay. And this is another one, it doesn't matter, so
I am not sure myself, yet I am grateful all the same. In any case, you must become accustomed to my voice. If you fall down with shock each time I speak, that just won't do.
yeah.
Oh, you think you're standing strong? Of course you are. It was a jest.
Well, I agree, especially if you get interrupted in battle. You definitely have to get used to things.
We're finally back. I'll leave the report to Lady Rhea in your hands, Professor. Huh. Edelgard. Does the Black Eagle House have a mission to see to? Remember, on a real battlefield, one can never tell what's to come. You can never dismiss the possibility of the worst-case scenario. Take care, Edelgard.
There's no need to state the obvious, Dimitri. But tell me, why the concern? Perhaps you doubt my abilities? If so, your lack of insight is disappointing.
That's not what I meant. If I've offended you, I hope you'll accept my apology.
Don't worry about it. Professor, we must hurry. Everyone's waiting on you.
I suppose I should be off too. Try not to let her get to you, Dimitri. I promise you, there's no need for concern.
Yeah, so here's the funny thing. Why are you so worried? But the right one to choose is puppy love.
Now that's a lark. I had no idea you had a sense of humor, Professor. I'll tell you all about it. Some other time.
So you have safely disposed of those bandits. I pray that their souls find salvation. But why did they target the students to begin with? We must further investigate the true cause of all that took place. Until we know more, I ask that you support the students and relieve them of any unnecessary worry.
So you can choose 1 or 2, but I found if you choose 2, you get the support up with Rhea.
Good. I have high expectations for you. By the way, How was your time in Xanadu? Legend has it, in ancient times, a goddess alighted upon this world in that very canyon. For a goddess from the heavens, Xanadu could only have been a temporary haven.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter what you choose, but I'm going to go with number 1 here.
Long ago, the divine Seros received a revelation from the goddess, a gift to help guide the lost. The goddess is always watching over Fodlan from her kingdom above. However, in ancient times, the goddess graced this world with her presence and offered salvation to the people here.
Yeah, it's nice to actually learn a bit more about the history, religion and backstory, but this is kind of... I think this is alluding to who or what Sothis really is.
She is the mother of all life, the arbiter of every soul. I see.
Yeah, that was another one that didn't really matter which one you chose, so here we go.
During your time here, I pray that you come to devote yourself to the teachings of Seros.
Lady Rhea, I am sorry to interrupt. There is something I must ask about in regard to those bandits.
As you wish. We shall continue our discussion when next we meet.
A goddess? I have no memory of her. But then, I have no memory at all. Oh, how bothersome. It is as though I know, and yet I don't. Perhaps Xanadu was my home back when the goddess walked the land. If so, what does that make me now? A ghost?
Yeah, I didn't find anything really different. You get more of a reaction from Sothis by choosing one, but I'm going to go with 2.
No, that cannot be. I am most certainly alive. Of course, we also have the mystery of why I'm here with you. Is it somehow connected?
The crest.
Perhaps some past regret is stopping me from moving on, and now I'm forced to stay with you instead.
And now she's calling herself a ghost.
No, that's not it. I can't believe in such a meaningless existence.
Oh, yeah, I just saved there.
Part 1. White Clouds. Garland Moon. Mutiny in the Mist.
And now for more cutscenes. Yay! Though it's nice to see the story.
When the warm winds blow from the sea to the south of Adrastia, residents of Fodlan know that the rainy season is upon them. Before the heavy rains take their toll, young women hurry to pick the last of the white roses. The ivory buds are woven into garlands and given as gifts to close friends or potential lovers.
Yay, we got 2,000 gold. Now to continue on. Still cutscene after cutscene.
Professor, I have a new mission for your students.
We have received reports that Lord Lonato has rallied troops against the Holy Church of Seros.
Lord Lonato is a minor lord of the kingdom. He's been showing hostility toward the church for some time now.
And, this is kind of weird, but we'll find out more in this chapter.
A vanguard unit from the Knights of Seros is already on its way to his stronghold, Castle Gaspar. Lord Lonato's army is nothing compared to the Knights. It is quite possible the rebellion has already been suppressed.
Our luck isn't that good.
Even so, I would like for your class to travel with the Knights' rear guard to deal with the aftermath.
War zones are unpredictable. We do not expect you will have cause to battle, but be prepared for the worst.
Excuse me. You sent for me, Lady Rhea?
This is Catherine. She will be leading the Knights whom you will be accompanying.
Nice to meet you. We've heard a lot about you. If you need anything, just ask.
She is one of our bravest Knights, and that is no small feat. Only an exceptional few have what it takes to join the Knights of Seros.
Yeah, and she's a more interesting character. We'll see when we get to the end of this in-game month.
This mission should prove useful in demonstrating to the students how foolish it would be to ever turn their blades on the church.
That is kind of dark right there, and it's alluding to what happens later on. Now, Sylvain gets flowers.
Thank you so much.
And today is definitely an Explore Day, and then this is more online. Playing online lets you see the behavior of players around the world. You can see what percentage of players chose which activities on a day, which units are more popular and more referenced. These statistics may give you ideas on how to spend your time. Yeah. So we're just going to hop into exploration, because this is the perfect day, because it has your harvest, your music, your dinner, and your fishing. Yeah. So, ask for help from a student outside your house, and that person will join you for battles and missions until the end of the month. You can only ask one student for help each month, and that student will not earn any experience. So this is right here for the first time.
You have spent quite some time in here, engaging in such idle chatter. Do you not know that we have not a moment left to waste?
Yeah, she kind of sounds ticked there. What did I do? But for her support here, you choose number 2.
You must try harder from now on.
But yeah, she finally pops up. So, bolstering forces, is your battle battalion enough? Have you seen my missing item? Let me know. Faculty training begins, and seek guidance in the cathedral for another one. So, like how we usually start.
Hello.
You know what? I'm just going to run up to level 2 right away and get 2 of these things out of the way. Let's start at the library.
Professor, I heard that you made battle alongside Catherine. Even among the knights, she is something special. A holy knight who is able to wield a hero's relic. Still, she can be a mite difficult.
Yeah. And there's nothing more in the library there. And now we're just running down to finish the quest from Jeralt, because it's one of the more important ones right now.
The Castle Gaspar, eh? I've been there once before, many years ago. It was by request of the son of that family. Christoph, I think it was.
Request?
I have a request.
Hey, it seems I've lost something. When you have a minute, can you help me look for it? Jeralt dropped something. Search the monastery and find it for him. You should try looking near the captain's quarters that Jeralt is occupying. There we go. Yeah, and this finally starts one of the better quests. So yeah, this right here goes to another character, but you want to pick those up because they are quite useful. And here's the one for Jeralt. Now I'm just gonna finish up in here so I don't have to come back.
Pointing a sword at the Holy Church of Seros is akin to pointing a sword at the goddess herself.
Quite dark there. Well, it kind of explains the thoughts. She's definitely a zealot.
Meting out appropriate punishment to the sinful. It is a sacred duty with which we have been entrusted. As a member of the church yourself, I hope that you will take that to heart.
Yeah, so that's it. Now we'll talk to Ignatz here for support up with him.
I can't believe this place has so many breathtaking works of art. I feel like I'm living in a museum. Each piece can teach us about styles and techniques from 1,000 years ago.
Yeah, and for him I choose number 2. Do you like art?
Oh yes, very much. I'm from a family of merchants, so I've been able to see a lot of art.
Okay, there we go.
Hey,
Now let's talk to... Oh, that guy just blurts out whatever he wants. But we'll do our first faculty train here, but that will take away a point, so we'll do it right now.
Did you hear? There's news of someone in the kingdom raising an army. The kingdom, the empire, the alliance. They do love a good war, don't they? Spilling the blood of young men and women. And for what? Just to enjoy the horror of it?
Would
you be so kind as to do me a favor?
Yeah, it is extremely important that professors tend to their own studies as well. If you agree, I'd be more happy to share my knowledge. And this activates faculty training, so you can go and get in the skill you want. So you will see faculty training from Manuela. Select a skill and start training. Note that accepting this quest will expend activity points. So yes, we do. Now, I can choose flying, sword, but I'm going to choose faith because this will basically give me a level up in it. Yeah. There we go.
Glory of progress.
I simply must thank you, Professor.
Yeah. And now we get carrot, cabbage, renown, and 500 gold. And it just shows our quests and nothing else there, so... Now we run over to Jeralt here.
Thanks for your help.
Yep. So that was helpful. Feels good, doesn't it? If you come across any more lost items, be sure to find their owner right away. And Armored Bear, Whetstone, and the gifts are good gift options for other characters. Use a gift option to increase your support points with others by giving them things they like. A gift will also increase an ally's motivation. You may sometimes find lost items around the monastery. Use the lost item option to return them to their owners and increase the support points. As with gifts, an ally's motivation will also increase. And he will teach you lances, authority, and riding. Okay. So, well, I'm done up here. I'm just going to show you the second floor of the dormitory because it just unlocked. So basically, these are all the characters' rooms. So Felix's, Dimitri's, Sylvain's.
That's so.
Yeah, and we'll talk to this monk up here. I'm just kind of unlocking them, so... Lorenz.
Next month is when a very important ceremony will be taking place at the monastery. Pilgrims from all... I pray that you are able to...
Yeah, I kind of wanted to get through that faster, but... So basically, you can find lost items up here, so be prepared for that. But now I'm just going to warp straight to the training grounds. Okay.
Impressive.
And I'm going to save the game here. Nope. Actually, you know what? We'll watch this to do an Annette support, and then we'll end the part.
Oh no, oh no, oh no! Please tell me that wasn't the pan!
What was that noise?
Now that is good voice acting from Annette's voice actor. That actress.
Well, as you can see, the pan kind of exploded. Just a little.
How did you manage that?
I'm thinking the same thing. I just wish I could see Annette's face through this.
I looked away for a moment, and the pan just went boom! Ugh, I'm grateful nothing caught fire, but now the kitchen is a mess.
Are you hurt?
Oh, no, I just got a little spooked. I really lucked out, didn't I? That could have turned out much worse.
Indeed. But do not turn your back next time. Your life could depend on it.
Good advice, especially when you're in the middle of a fight.
Right. Sorry. I'll be more careful from now on.
Let me help you.
Huh?
I will help you clean up.
No, I can't let you do that. This is all my fault. You shouldn't have to help me.
I have time. Let us fix this quickly. We will need to prepare more food before the others arrive at the dining hall.
Oh, you're right. So, after we clean up, you're also gonna help me cook?
You object?
Of course not. I'm just so sorry to bother you with this.
And there we go. Okay. Yeah, sadly, no one else has really unlocked any supports right now. It'll be nice to actually get them. Yeah, so Ingrid and Ash, Dedu and Annette. And I just have to work on everyone else. So I'm gonna save here. And when we come back, it'll be for part 10. So this is Zach of SomeDudePlays.com saying, please hit that thumbs up button to give me a like. Comment, I'd like to hear what you have to say and how I can improve my videos. Subscribe so you know when I release new videos. Hit the notification bell if you want to know immediately when I have a new video. And also visit my blog, SomeDudePlays.com. So, this is me again, saying goodbye, and I will see you all next time.